Police say a man called them after a prostitute took his money. Now they both face charges.
What was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said she could do everything with me, but she didn't do it.
Gotcha. You get your ID on you, man?
Yes, sir.
Jonathan Reynolds placed a 911 emergency call, and when officers got there, he told them he had gave Renee Williams $40 to do all kinds of freaky shit with him. But he paid to play, and now, after she ran off, he's without ass and cash.
Like, listen, I know wrong to pay to play, you know what I'm saying? You know, so something just have a good time, you know what I'm saying? I gave her $40, and then, you know what I'm saying, I came back, she got a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, she don't know me no more. They took her $40.
Later, police found her shacked up in the hotel with another man, identified as Derek Battles. All three were arrested. Renee Williams was arrested on prostitution, Derek Battles for outstanding warrants, and Jonathan Reynolds on pandering. His $40 was confiscated pending the outcome of his charges.
So let me get this right. You paid $40 for some action. You didn't get the action, so you called 911 and got some police action. So that police action turned into getting arrested. So now you're gonna get some court action. They took your $40, and now if you lose that court case, you're gonna have to go to jail and be some man's action. That's a rough night.
This message is for Rick Ross, and I hope that we can all work together to get this message to him. Hello, I'm Joe, and I opened my email this morning and I saw that you were going to be at 11 in Miami on October 25th. I would love nothing more than to accompany you that night, that evening. I think that we will have a great time. I am free and available, and I am free for however long you need me to be free for, Mr. Ross, Mr. Rick Ross. I think that we will have a great time together. I saw you there in July and we took a picture. Do I need to insert picture up here? To remind you of the great experience that we had taking that picture. And I would love nothing more. I'm actually in preparation. I'm in preparation to attend this event with you. And I will be cheering you on from the sidelines and doing my little two-step as you perform for the rest of the crowd. I am so excited to accompany you, and I can't wait to see you, Mr. Rick Ross.
Now, I know some of you thinking she's nuttier than a payday buyer, but the girl is really just shooting her shot. I mean, it's a Hail Mary. She's shooting from the logo, but the point is she is shooting her shot. Now, is it going to be successful? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to work. But hey, she's doing it. I give her credit for that because a lot of people are scared to do it. Now, personally, I don't think this is a smart thing to do because any guy out there who is serious about wanting to date her probably will be turned off from this. Any guy who takes you seriously after seeing that, he's probably not wrapped too tight. But that's not my point in this video. The point of this video is there's a lot of women out there, just like this woman here, who will reject every man in front of them because they're waiting for their Rick Ross. She see him on social media, the man got a little bit of money, so she wants to be a part of that. Doesn't matter what comes with it. She don't care if she's getting cheated on, dogged out, lied to. None of that matters to her. She just wants to be a part of the Rick Ross package. And if anybody come on here talking about maybe she just like him, really? Out of all the celebrities out there, she's chasing after Rick Ross? Stop it. That'd be the same guy these women would have something to say about if he didn't have the money. So we ain't even gonna play that game. She wants Rick Ross because he's rich. That's what it is. She wants him because he's rich. Now, here's the reality of the situation. Rick Ross, because he's rich, he has his pick of the litter. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even think you're in the litter box. Look, I can't speak for the man. I'm just going off what I see out there. I see a lot of girls on Instagram and different platforms, and I don't know if you're holding a candle to any of those chicks. So if he can get any girl he want, I'm not sure if he's gonna pick you. But hey, you feel confident about it, so go for it. But this happens to so many women. They throw their good years away chasing after this fantasy guy who they're probably never gonna get. And if they do get him, like if Rick Ross was to hit her up and meet her, I'm pretty sure he's not. Even if he was attracted to her, he would be a damn fool to hit up a girl off the internet talking about some hit me up. It can be a setup, it can be anything. But anyway, even if he did reach out to her and take her to the concert, he's gonna blow her back out and send her home. He's not gonna take that girl seriously. She's really delusional. She said, we really had a great time taking that picture. He don't remember you, lady. He took 1,000,000 pictures that night. You really think Rick Ross is at home eating Wingstop talking about who was that girl in picture 2052 that I took that night? Who was that? Because she was fine. You really think that's what he's doing? He's not. He don't remember you, lady. You were a blip on the radar. But again, who am I to tell you what to do or who you deserve? Because she believes she deserves the best. Because this is the same chick a couple months ago released this video.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs. And so I answered, and they were like, am I disturbing you? And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? It takes money to upkeep this. And so why am I having free conversations?
Now, any man out there understand this is ridiculous, but there are some balls out there who will fall for that. I just don't think she's the baller type chick, wifey type chick. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't think she's it. So she's out here in regular world asking for Rick Ross rules. And because there's so many goofy men out here, anything can happen. There's someone out there who's gonna take her up on that. Like this guy here was totally fine with it.
I love this. I love that a man said it. And this is something that I would have been like, okay, you might be a little prepared to handle me and make the investment that is required to have access to me, because access is not free. Access to me is not free. It's not a given that everybody who is interested is able to converse with me.
Ma'am, that's prostitution. You can call it whatever you want, but that's prostitution. You're just doing it from your living room. It's very clear to me what this is. So the reason some of these women come online and say the things they say, because there's always a clown or two out there who's gonna co-sign it. Now, I'm not sure what this guy looks like, but ain't no guy with anything about himself, anything going on, would leave a comment under her video talking about he's willing to give her $50 just to see what's up. But what do I know? But back to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is out there living his best life, doing all the things he do, traveling, on boats, doing everything. So if she's able to land him, that would be her dream, man. And that would be great for her. She would end up with the biggest fish in the sea. But I believe after all the years of chasing and fishing you're going to be doing, you're probably just going to end up with a cat and a couple goldfish. But I could be wrong.
So while I was cutting my grass, my neighbor said, hey ma'am, I saw you put that back. Y'all saw that? I'm gonna go in the house. Hold on. This is what I'll be talking about. But while I was cutting my grass, my neighbor came and said that she saw me put that battery in my lawnmower. And she asked her husband if he could come and cut my grass. So now, he's gonna come and cut my grass. And I don't have to keep getting ate up. Cause baby, I'm itchy. Look at my arm. Wanna see my legs? It's on my legs too.
Y'all gotta stop doing this, ladies. Seriously, I'm not talking about cutting your own grass, because if you single, that's what you gotta do. I'm talking about offering your husband up to do stuff. We don't wanna cut her grass. What makes you think we wanna go over there and cut her grass? We don't even wanna cut our own grass. And why wouldn't you ask your husband before you tell her you're gonna ask your husband? This way, when he say no, you ain't gotta walk back over there and make up some excuse as to why he can't do it. Ask him first, and when he tell you no, you never go over there and bother in the first place. Cutting your own grass is part of owning a house. Women love bragging about how they buying more houses than everybody else. Well, this comes with buying a house. If my wife ever came to me and asked me, do I want to go cut that girl grass? I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna walk over there, ask for her phone, and sign her up for one of them dating apps, because you need a man. And I don't care about all those bugs poking you. You need to go get you a man. Let him start poking you, and you ain't gotta worry about cutting that grass no more.
Girls be like, oh my God, I'll never buy a nigga nothing. We know, flat purse. We know you can't even afford dinner. That's why you begging everybody to take you outside. Who want to take me out to eat? I'm so hungry. Who wants to hang out? I'm bored. We know, flat purse. You could never. Goodbye.
Look here, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably my new favorite word. Forget all the other stuff we call these begging women. This is what I'm calling these women from now on. If a girl hit me up dry begging, talk about her rent late, be it, flat purse. If a girl I gave my number to 6 months ago hit me up, talk about something, you want to take me to dinner, get lost, flat purse. You meet a girl and she pulled this number right here.
Excuse me, I ain't gonna lie, you look good. What's your name?
Naya.
Naya, can I talk to you?
Yeah, you gonna buy me something to eat?
Buy you something to eat? You look like you just got something to eat.
No.
Well, you still gonna be hungry now. Get away from me, flat purse. I'm about to go get me a turkey leg.